All right, you guys, what's going on? This your boy Town. Wow, this came out of nowhere. So this is gonna be my first and only stream. I'm not gonna keep it too long because I gotta get ready for work. Plus I gotta grab some kicks for the next kick review. So they get released, you know, in the morning. So gonna grab my pair. Not even gonna try to go to the store and see if they gonna get their shipment on time. I ain't even taking no chances. But nevertheless, it same old PBC. Um, Not off to a bang, off to a fizz by basically giving us a fight that nobody asked for. And of course, the PBC apologist is gonna come on here and say, "Why am I hating on Al Heyman? He's a black man and all that bullshit." So we know that's coming. But first of all, Keith Thurman hasn't fought in what 2 years? March, if I'm not mistaken, of 2022. So it's gonna be 2 years since Keith Thurman has been out of the ring, and you put him in the ring with an active fighter like Tim Tszyu. At the end of the day, do anybody think that Keith Thurman has a snowball's chance in hell of winning this fight? You can't be that stupid. Keith Thurman is going to get the hell beat out of him. This is going to probably be the first fight that Keith Thurman loses by stoppage. He's probably going to get stopped. So at the end of the day, and you asking us to pay for this. You're asking us to pay for this. Wow. I know. Oh man, I know Erison Lubin was supposed to be the guy that was supposed to be taking on Tim Tszyu, but you've been hearing conflicting reports about that they backed out of the deal. They never got a deal. So, like I said, this is just typical. Sometimes I just wonder, do Al Heyman want to be in business, or he just trying to sabotage the PBC? And you just got to say this stuff because this is just another fight that doesn't make sense, that nobody asked for, and really nobody saw coming. So once again, do anybody think Keith Thurman has a chance of winning this fight? I don't think Keith Thurman has a snowball chance in hell of winning this fight. He's going to get beat up, and this is going to probably be the first fight that Keith Thurman loses via stoppage. He hasn't fought in 2 years, and then you put him in a ring with Tim Tszyu. I mean, wow. But, this is what Al Heyman does. You know what I'm saying? This is what Al Heyman does, man. Definitely doesn't look out for the brothers, though, man. But, he takes care of his non-black fighters because, like I said before, this just came out of nowhere. And who's going to be on the undercard? Hey, Toby, what's going on? I'm just puzzled by this latest fight that's going to be the debut fight with PBC on Amazon that pretty much nobody cares about. Keith Thurman been gone for 2 years, and I'm just saying. So basically, Keith Thurman is a tune-up fight for Tim Tszyu. That's basically what Al Heyman is telling Keith Thurman. You're just a tune-up. He would have been better off putting Fundora in there or somebody like that. I mean, come on, man. Keith Thurman, the dude who ain't fought in 2 years, and you putting him in the ring with Tim Tszyu? I mean, come on, man. Dude, what are you doing, dude? And how much is this supposed to cost? I mean, like, and who do you think is going to buy this? I'm really like puzzled. Who do you think is going to buy this? Can't wait to see what the undercard gonna be. Can't wait. I cannot wait to see who's gonna be featured on the undercard. I am really starting to think that Al Heyman is just basically just trying to sabotage the PBC, just basically sink it into the ground, um, and just let nature take its course and just completely just run this thing into the ground instead of just selling it and putting it in the hands of people that could actually turn this thing around. He started off already on the wrong foot. Nobody bought Keith Thurman versus Mario Barrios. Now, what's going to happen is they may infatuate the numbers because we're not going to know, because streaming numbers is difficult to keep track of. You just can't exactly look them up. Now, of course, PBC will have their leaks. They'll have their gophers that they'll put out these fake numbers, but I know better. You guys got to remember, I do this. I cover boxing. Okay? I cover boxing. So I know how this works. I've been doing this for a while. So I was just like, wow. What made them just go with Keith Thurman? Don't you think you could have put Keith Thurman on the card, but you could have gave Keith Thurman a light touch? You put him in the ring, you basically sacrificing Keith Thurman to Tim Tszyu. This is basically Canelo. This is just the junior middleweight version of Canelo versus Charlo. It said Keith Thurman is moving up just one weight class. And you try to take the PBC serious as a boxing entity, but they give you fights like this. This fight will be, I don't know if this fight's going to be in Australia or it's going to be in Las Vegas, but more than likely it's going to be in Las Vegas because they have a few dates. But I do know the deal is that they have 14 scheduled events for this year, if I'm not mistaken, starting in March. So there'll probably be an event. They'll probably have 2 shows in probably April, and probably have 2 in, because like I said, they supposedly have 14 events scheduled. I think 6 of them were supposed to be pay-per-views, but boy, they starting off on the wrong foot, not the good foot via James Brown. They starting off on the wrong foot. They starting off on a broken foot. That's been, that, I don't know, that a tire iron fell on or something, because this fight makes no sense whatsoever. And this is how they fell. You know what I'm saying? This is how they fell off. This is how they got, you know what I'm saying? This is how they developed bad blood with Fox and Showtime, because they were giving these type of matches. Hey, what's up, WCS? I know I won't be going to this damn fight. I will be going to this. Like I said before, this fight just came out of nowhere, man. Hell, if that, Keith Thurman, the dude that hadn't fought 2 years, they might as well. The PBC just don't give a damn about. They think is going to pay for this fight, Royale or something like that. Okay, I would be geeked, even though you would pick probably David Benavidez to win. But damn, you giving us Keith Thurman or something like that. But damn, you giving us Keith Thurman versus. I don't know. Maybe Keith Thurman is on the under. Maybe Keith Thurman is going to be in a separate bout. I know it can't be Keith Thurman versus Tim Tszyu. Nah, Keith Thurman is there to be a sacrificial lamb for Tim Zoo. He just there to get the hell beat out of him by Tim Zoo. That's it. That's all. I mean, let's be real, you guys. Let's not even play these games. We know, but that's your brother. That's your black brother. That's power to the people. That's your black brother, Al Heyman. Like I said, he might as well have put me in there. I would have did it too for the right amount of money. I would have got in there. Why not? I think by the morning, I think by the morning, a lot of people are going to be scratching their head, just asking the question like that song Jada Kiss made called "Why." Why is this fight happening? Just real talk. Why is this fight happening? I'm 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 just puzzled. I'm just like, okay, I'm trying to figure out how does this make any kind of sense? What is this gonna what is this gonna lead to? But I guess since Al Heyman is gonna be footing the bill for these fights, I guess this is what he gonna start us off with. He hasn't done nothing at 154. This is gonna be him. This is his debut at 154. The last time he fought at 147 versus Mario Barrios, and he barely won that fight. He damn near got knocked out in that fight with a body shot. Keith Thurman is gonna get stopped in this fight. This is gonna be Keith Thurman is gonna. I mean, Keith Thurman will be lucky if he lasts 7 rounds in this fight. I see Keith Thurman getting stopped, and if he doesn't get stopped, he's gonna get the hell beat out of him for 12 rounds. But I think this is gonna be the first fight that you see Keith Thurman take a beating. Tszew's gonna batter him, and he's gonna stop him. And probably Keith Thurman, I expect him to announce his retirement probably after this fight because that's basically what's gonna happen unless Tim Zoo just trains like James the Grim Reaper Roper from the Great White Hope hype, excuse me, the Great White Hype, and come in with a pot belly. That's probably the only way that Tim Zoo loses this fight. So I don't know, man.